Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms 3. Well, today we're gonna start a side quest, although we're not gonna do much with it, but we are gonna start it because if you don't start it now, I think there's one more opportunity to start it, and then after that, if you don't start it, the side quest bugs out and you can't do it. I don't know why that happens, but, well, it does. So I want to go over to Laxus Land, which is right over here. And I know for a fact we can now start the Telepath Tower side quest. So, I believe you must do three things. A, have Lombardia. B, talk to Roswell, this guy. C, use the grappling hook to get to the upper level of the library and read the bookcase called Moo in Lemuria Monthly. And at this point in the game, his dialogue will change. And he will no longer talk about the Telepath Tower. If he stops talking about the Telepath Tower, I believe you've done everything you need to do. Okay. It should be right here. Okay, come on. There it is. That is the first Telepath Tower. If you go up to it and hit X, you can engage in battle with it. We do not want to do that. But make sure you reveal at least one of the 20 towers. Well, technically there's 21, but we'll get to that later. But reveal at least one of them now. Do that now or else you will never be able to do it. Well, again, there's one more opportunity. I will let you know when that is. Now that we've done that, we want to head on over to the Ark of Destiny, that's right. So let's head on over there. I guess I could teleport there, but I always forget I have the teleport orb. And we want to head all the way to the back. Let's talk to Lamium. Well, we tried to get in there, but... it's just a hangar. I wonder what if it's inside of it. But yeah, west of Survey Point 17. Now, Survey Point 17, of course, isn't there. But it should still show up on our map, so that's not a problem. The Dim Route Path. And you could read about it in the library. I'm not going to, but it's there. Alright. Now, if you forget where Survey Point 17 is, go to your dungeons, and there you go. It's right there. A little kind of confusing actually, but it's right here basically is where it was. Now we want to go over here. Oh, that's Millennium Puzzle. What puzzle is that? Number 2. So it's right by number 2. You've got to have Lombardia. Well, you have to have Lombardia anyway at this point, but yeah, you got to blow that up. And I'm pretty sure you have to talk to Lamium to find this place. And this place leads into the cradle of the Metal God. And I did not change my medium setup at this point. How exciting. I always forget to do that. Also, at this point, you want to have fought up to form 70 of Arios, so that's 61 through 70. Alright, let's, I'm gonna need, Hope Shard, Terror, and Flash Hit. Aquawis, Love Charm, Brave Seal, Fiery Rage. And we are good to go. We want Eagle Eye, the usual stuff, really. Yeah, sure, SP save. Why not? I guess you could have Gala Boost if you care. I don't really care. I don't think the enemies can do anything particularly interesting, although Sleep Protection might be in order if I have it. I do not. Oh, I do. Poison Protection could also be useful. Oh, Curse only lasts for 3 to 5 turns. Okay. Wow, I just saw that in my notes. Dark Protection. Yeah, Dark Protection, okay. There we go. Let's head on in. Alright. Creepy, creepy. Okay, at this point in the game, remember all those side quests I did to get the other 4 mediums? Those are no longer optional. If you do not have them, this door will not open. You have to have 12 mediums, and it is exactly 12. If you hacked in the 12 mediums, which would mean you'd end up having 24 mediums, it still won't open. You have to have exactly 12. So if you cheated, you can't go on with the game. Yeah, the 8 mediums will try, but they'll get overwhelmed. Yeah, that's what'll happen. So let's keep going. How the hell am I supposed to get over there? Well, we want to get the Change Crest. That is the final tool in the game. See, Chapter 3 really is the end of the game. We're quickly closing in. So let's, these blocks here, yeah, it changes them into Vitality Gems. You can also change it back into a block, and with the block, you can take the Mighty Gloves, and you can pick it up. So, that'll be useful. We'll be backtracking later for some treasure chests that we can get now. And we can finally do something about those animals that our radar was picking up for some odd reason. But if you use the Change Crest on a white gem, you teleport to it. Pretty cool. Now, there are a few interesting enemies in here, if they'd ever show up. Cutscene, I think. Oh, yeah. The Deus Ex Machina? They're gonna pull a Deus Ex Machina? Okay, well, this one isn't really a Deus Ex Machina, but Okay. Personal space there, Melody. Yeah, you're pretty hideous now, Melody. I don't even want to know what is up with those bumps there. You know, for someone who was so obsessed with beauty, she certainly doesn't seem to care that she's hideous now. Aha! Evil Dead. They are susceptible to Requiem. So what I like to do, first of all, what's their reflex? My reflex is 161. Theirs is 188. So what I like to do for these guys, particularly because they're nice set up like this, is I want to give them, first of all, I want to move Love Charm over to Gallows and Gale Claw to give him some more speed, and it really doesn't matter. Now, these guys also drop Dark Rings. It says it's a 5% drop rate, but I seem to get them very often, so I don't know. I don't think it's a 5% drop rate. It seems to be a lot higher than that. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But in any case, you can also steal them. Again, if you come in with 99 potion berries, you can guarantee yourself to steal the Dark Ring, because it'll just miss whenever you get the potion berry, and you won't have to waste time getting potion berries or resetting the battle. Sweet. And of course we want to open that chest. Probably a Dark Ring. I almost always get them. Oh, no, it was actually a potion berry that time. That's unusual. I almost always get Dark Rings for some reason. Maybe I'm exceptionally lucky. I don't know. But in any case, nothing. Terror. There we go. Love Charm and Gale Claw. And I'm gonna make sure that I have that all set and ready to go. Eagle Eye. We are good to go. We want to go, I believe we want to go this way first. Now, if you just, of course, move them normally, you'll be, well, screwed. But I think that alone will do it, so. There's other solutions, but this one will work. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's some chests in here. I wanted to fight those guys. And we get a couple Gala cards. Not that I'm using them, really. Can I get another battle? That would be nice. Aha! These guys are very annoying. They can use gravity on you and some other things. Mainly just gravity is what they'll keep using on you. A grab spell. But they have no weakness, but they don't have any resistance either, so I just like to summon Lustjaw, take them out real fast. I also forgot to mention this, but when you fight the formation of the 4 chimeras, whatever they are, back at the dissection facility, you can summon Lustjaw to kill them all, and you don't have to worry about their weaknesses. You know, if you can counter one of each, the Geofray, Muse, and whatever the other one was. Wing. I forgot to do that, but I figured I'd mention that now. I believe I can just Gale Crest right across. Another enemy in here is called the Anzu, and just use Earth on him. And we get the Violator. It's a gear that you can equip. Now, what it does is it gives you Finest Arts. Now, the way Finest Arts works, at least as far as I understand it, is it does level times 1,000. So that would be 48,000 damage for Virginia. So I think attack power is entirely irrelevant to it. Therefore, it is not a good idea to give it to Clive. I know a lot of people say they give it to Clive. I don't know why. At least in all of my testing, it has always done level times 1,000 minus the target's defense. That is always what it has done for me. And considering Virginia already has the Virginia nuke that can waste all of her bullets in the same amount of time it would take Clive to waste all of his bullets, there is no reason to give it to Clive. I mean, maybe attack power factors in and I'm not seeing it, but I don't think it can do any more damage than level times 1,000, and I have a way to outdamage just Finest Arts alone. And really, I'm not going to be using Finest Arts because A, the Virginia nuke is just plain better in every way. Even if it takes me 2 rounds to set it up, it's still better than than Finest Arts. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember it. Oh, and no, I can't remember it, sorry. And I'm not going to be using it, so... Until a certain optional boss where I'm going to have to use it. These guys again. I believe they're also weak to light elemental attacks if you don't feel like switching. Yep. So another way you can take them out is a quick light gem. Just like that. Works just the same. I like getting some use out of my instant death spells, but either way. Can they do anything interesting? No, but they can just use a dark attack on you. A dark elemental spell. Screaming Mad. That's about it. Alright, I believe we gotta solve this one like this. I'd like to fight those Anzus. I'll be using those Evil Deads to get Dark Ranks. Oh, Finest Arts. The way it works is once you equip it, and you have to have it full to be able to use it, so you have to max it out completely. But I think you do anyway. But the way it works is you have to have no bullets, and you have to do a 100 FP Gatling. You'll get 4 normal fists, and then your 5th fist punch, or kick in Virginia's case, will do level times 1,000, I think minus the enemy's defense. Your attack power may actually mitigate the enemy's defense, but that would be negligible. But yeah, so it is powerful, but again, the Virginia nuke is just flat out better. Another thing about Finest Arts is that because you have to waste all of your bullets, you want to make sure you give it to somebody who can waste all their bullets quickly, like Clive with no bullets in his arm. Or, I prefer Virginia because she can actually do something useful with the Virginia nuke first. Or at least can almost instantly get rid of her FP. Because unless you're level 100, it's going to take you a round to full carrot, a round to Gatling, and full carrot, and then a round to actually do the move, which is the same amount of setup it takes for me to do the Virginia nuke, which does more damage. On top of which, you can replay the Virginia nuke. Yeah, it's bugged, but it works. And Finest Arts, you cannot replay. Believe me, I have tried. It does not work. But right now, we're about 20 minutes in, so I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching. Next time, we'll go through the rest of this area. This is Ryzen, signing off. Take care.